Hi everyone, I am back with Sagittarius reading. So Sagittarius, I did pull out your Star Syrian tarot and it gave me the Tower upright. So necessary changes are going to be happening because this house no longer stands the way it should. It's burning. It's no good, the house, right? It's like not built in stability. It is too much things happening or issues with this house or with the situation. It's almost like saying, hey, you know what, even if changes are going to happen, you're still going to stand up. You're still going to be able to overcome these obstacles and these changes, okay? But they're going to take you to a place that you need to be, okay? The Tower is never a bad card. The Tower is definitely a good card, although they paint it out to be a bad situation, but it's not. It's actually telling you that you're going to stand up. You're going to be standing the issues, the changes. You're going to be able to go through them so that you can get into a better place. Okay, so it's almost like, yeah, things are changing. Yeah, things are happening by God, most likely. He's making the necessary changes to get you to where you need to be. Universe, whatever you want to think it is. Or maybe situations are not working out because they're not the right situations for you, but you're going to be taken to where you need to be, where there will be more stability. And that is the main message here, okay? Let's start your reading. Now, I am using the Tarot of the Grand Lux, Sagittarius, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle these cards 3 times to get the messages, okay? So this is not 3 times. I did the other one 3 times because we're using the Marchetti Tarot to get clarifiers, and I shuffled them 3 times. But this one, we're going to shuffle 5 times, okay? So this is the first shuffle for Sagittarius. Second. Okay, we're going to have to shuffle that again. Second. We're going to do the second shuffle again. Repeat it. Repeating. Something that needed to be repeated. Repeating or... Second shuffle. Third. Fourth. Whatever you're going to go through, whatever changes are happening, they're happening for your benefit. Always see it that way, Sagittarius. Fifth. Always see it that way. It's always going to be towards your benefit. What is happening for Sagittarius until February 16th? What is happening for Sagittarius until February 16th? Okay, so we got the Lovers. Lovers, almost in the upright. Lovers. So there's a strong connection or relationship or commitment, maybe even a business partnership. Something that you're very connected to, or someone that you are really focused on, and maybe the focus is going there. Maybe the focus is to show you that you need to make necessary changes within yourself to help this connection flow through in a better way. Or maybe you need to make necessary changes to attract the individual you want in your life, to attract someone who's going to give you the same energy you give, right? So the storyline could go any way. Let's see what else is happening here for Sagittarius. What else is happening for Sagittarius? What else is happening for the zodiac sign Sagittarius? Yeah, the High Priestess. Ooh, we got the High Priestess and the Devil upright. So needing to use your intuition, needing to be guided, and not letting yourself get stuck in cycles, obsessions, addictions, or manipulation. In order to balance a situation, in order to balance even your yin and yang, or even to balance your commitments or relationships, okay? You need to be in your intuition and not let other situations, other people, other issues, right? The Devil's all about manipulation. It's about addictions. It's about control. It's about getting ourselves stuck in cycles, not letting your intuition lead you out of these stuck cycles, whether it is in a relationship that you have been stuck, or whether it is you're not finding the right person because you've been stuck in your own old ways and of manipulating, of doing things that are underhanded, right? It's breaking free of that to help a relationship. It's breaking free of that to attract the right individual to you, and using your intuition and being guided and balanced when it comes to your emotions, and not letting addictions, manipulations, cycles keep you stuck. It's breaking free from these cycles so that you can move forward better when it comes to your yin and yang, your own energy, or when it comes to the energy of relationships, commitments, or in a relationship or commitment. Because when you see that there's a lot of manipulation, addictions, obsessions, and you keep on getting stuck in that cycle, that's when changes happen. When universe comes in and decides to bring in a tower, because it's no longer, it's no longer playing by fair rules, and it's no longer balance. So universe comes in and makes the changes, right? Queen of Swords, cutting out this, letting your intuition tell you, hey, if this is an obsession and addiction, or if this is someone who's trying to manipulate, or you're trying to manipulate, well, those emotions need to be cut out. Those situations need to change. And if they don't get cut out, well, guess the tower moment does come in, right? This is about realizing that. Realizing that, and realizing that only you have the power to make the necessary changes and to break free from lower energies or lower emotions that keep us stuck in cycles of manipulation, of wanting control, of wanting to manipulate, of wanting, or addicted to certain individuals, certain things, certain situations. No, none of that. This is you knowing you have the strength to cut it all out, right? Whether it be within a relationship, whether it be within yourself, whether it be within another person, having boundaries and telling them hell no. Or whether it be for you to attract something new, well, maybe there's other lying emotions that you need to clear out before getting the individual or the right partner into your life. There's certain underlying emotions, underlying obsessions, addictions that need to be cut out. Underlying cycles that you continue to happen within relationships. And so this is telling you, it's time to cut those things out so that you can be in a more balanced place, or the tower will come in and make the necessary changes for you. What else is here for Sagittarius? What else is here for the zodiac sign Sagittarius? Show me the cards I need to see. Yeah, death. Death is not a bad card. Death tells us of things that no longer will be in our lives, or people or situations no longer, because we've decided to cut them out because they kept us in a cycle. Or death is telling us there's something within us that we need to clear away or change, because it's going to create a tower moment. And we need to change how we're doing things or how the situation is. And that's what creates tower moments. Death is about renewal. Renewal of yourself by changing certain things about you. If you've been holding on to how you did relationships before and you saw that it didn't work out and you continued in that cycle and it never worked, well, this is the time to make the necessary changes. If a relationship is going through certain cycles constantly and they seem to be repetitive, well, this is time to change that. And if you can't change it, it's time to end it. Right? This is what it all leads to. So here we go. We had interference. But then we had the card that came out next. It's the Two of Swords. You need to make a choice. You are the one who can only keep yourself in these cycles. And you're the only one who can keep yourself stuck somewhere you can't be or shouldn't be, or in obsessions, addictions, or cycles that continue to happen. Because we all have that choice to make. Do we stay here? And if we stay, what's going to happen? A tower, right? What's going to happen is we're going to continue to attract the same type of cycles. We don't want them anymore. So necessary changes needs to happen. And you see this, but you need to take the effort to make that change, okay? Now we're going to get clarifiers, okay, very quickly for you, Sagittarius. We did have interference. Why is the Devil card here for Sagittarius? Why is the Devil card here? The Devil card here is because of the truth. Needing to know the truth, needing to cut away of certain situations or certain cycles or certain things that no longer serve us. Why is the Death card here for Sagittarius? Why is the Death card here for Sagittarius? Why is the Death card? Because of the Four of Coins, holding back. You need to make those necessary changes. You need to do what needs to happen. And you need to end cycles or obsessions or addictions that no longer serve you. You've been holding back. It's time to make the necessary changes, or the Tower moment will happen. Why is the Two of Swords here in reverse? Why is the Two of Swords here in reverse? Okay. The Two of Swords here is in reverse because of the Six of Wands. You want victory. You want to be victorious. But you need to see the changes you need to make to be victorious. So this is This is acknowledging the changes you need to make to move forward in a better way, Sagittarius.